Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long while. Yes, I have been posting shorts, but I know that it's been a long while since I've actually sat down here, with the resolve of sitting here for a while. I have actually had a very bad bout of asthma, and I'm just coming out of it. Not fully okay, so I don't really know whether I'm going to be able to do this in one sitting or I'm going to take breaks between each pile. The intention is to do it in one sitting so that this can at least come to you by Sunday. It's Thursday when I'm recording this, and I think previous 2 Sundays I haven't posted. So I'm really enthusiastic to do this for you, and I hope it actually makes a difference to you, because there is a lot of us out there who are really putting in the effort in different areas of our life, maybe in many areas at once or anything specific. And maybe you are going to tarot readings or just, our intuition is telling us, yes, we're doing it right, and yet nothing seems to be working out. And so towards that, I have this reading for you. What do you need to know about the hard work that you're putting in? All right, so we are going to just look at where is it that you're putting in effort, what all areas, for some of you it could be one, could be many. It's a general reading, so only take what calls to you. What is not yours, leave it for someone else. Even if there's one message, 2 messages, pay attention to that. All right, so we're going to look at what you need to know about this hard work that you're putting in. Where all are you putting it in? Are you in the right direction? What more can you do to speed things up? What is not serving you at this time? And anything that comes up, I'm just keeping it very open. All right, and so we'll take a look at that with your tarot, and then we've got a lot of oracle cards to give us guidance, advice moving forward. All right, so that's how this reading is going to be. I hope all of you've been doing well and you've been in good health and happy. There have been a lot of shifts. We've just finished with both the eclipses, so we do feel a lot of heavy energies in one way or the other. When we're going through things, the last thing on our mind is an eclipse that's happened, but we do feel some dense energies. And I hope that you've been keeping well. It's very important to take care of your physical body. Sometimes we're blessed with such good health, but we don't realize it. Just like everything else, be it our relationships or anything, we don't realize it most often till we actually lose it. And so maybe some of you needed to hear that, but I feel all of you need to hear that. Do take very good care of your physical body, and everything else will follow. Your mental health, emotional well-being, spiritual well-being, all starts with you taking care of your vessel. All right, now I think we are ready to begin this reading. As you can see, there are 4 piles. Pile number 1 is the Tarot of the Golden Wheel, or this Amethyst Aura Quartz. This is the latest to my collection. Pile number 2 is the Light Seers Tarot and the Citrine Crystal. Pile number 3 is the Mystic Mondays Tarot and the Green Aventurine Crystal. And pile number 4 is the Golden Universal Tarot. And yes, I was called to take 2 crystals for this. And one is the Sodalite stone, and the other one is the Carnelian. All right. So, well, beautiful seekers, if you are intuitive enough and you've already decided which is your pile or what are your piles, you can head to the timestamps. I'll see you there. And for those of you who benefit from the quick meditation, let us begin. Sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upwards. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. And when you're ready, take in a deep breath. Focus between your eyebrows. Connect with your intuition, knowing that it will never lead you astray. When you're ready, breathe out. Relax completely. Gently open your eyes. Whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. And now I'll see you at your pile. Pile number 1. Those of you who've chosen the Tarot of the Golden Weed or this Amethyst or a Quartz, welcome to your reading. I feel that you have been delving into spirituality on and off, and even though you are intuitive, even though this, many a time you've got proof of the fact that your intuition works and people have actually told you that, you still feel it's a coincidence and you do not trust yourself readily. You just feel that it was a one-off thing. And when you really concentrate on your intuition, you find that it doesn't work. I feel for you, you are very claircognizant. You just know things, but you don't really know how you know them, so you don't give it as much weightage. When you hear tarot readers or anyone talking about getting intuitive hits or just saying that, I just got this realization, you already know it. And you're not able to discern whether it's a spiritual download or you, because it just feels so natural. But you are very spiritual. And what you have is claircognizance. And you need to understand that. It's, when tarot readers talk about speaking to their spirit guides or getting messages or spiritual downloads, it's nothing dramatic. It's not as though they'll find a white light coming and someone dressed in front of them. Don't expect something dramatic. But just because it's not dramatic doesn't mean that it's not real. You have all the answers within you and you need to understand that. All right? Now let's take a look at what you need to know about the hard work that you're putting in. That's a whole lot of cards, much more than I expected to take out. Bottom deck energy, the 3 of wheels. That's hard work right there. You're putting in some effort into your work for a lot of you, all right? Let's see. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups in reverse. This had come in the beginning. This had come right in the beginning. The Ace of Swords. This tells you can believe this, all right? The Hierophant in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Page of Wands upright, the 2 of Pentacles. This is the 7 of Cups in reverse, the King of Swords upright, and the Wheel of Fortune. We'll leave it as we've taken it. All right. Pile number 1. What is it that you need to know? Well, first and foremost, you need to know that you have been putting in a lot of effort, all right? And your efforts have been consistent. And from time to time, you've been pouring in fresh energy when you feel things are, going stale or stagnant, or you feel it's repetitive. While you carry on being consistent, you bring in fresh energy. However, I feel that you find that you're nowhere near your wish fulfillment, or whatever goal you had in mind, you feel you're very far away from it. Also, I feel what you are doing is something that's unconventional. So I don't know whether you're really getting too much support from your home or from people who, you know, can actually help you. They're not helping you because what you're doing is not something that's usual. It's something that's different. And so though people are okay with your doing it, you're not getting the kind of support that they could have possibly given you. But you are very passionate about what you're doing and you've been pouring in energy. And because you're not seeing results of the work that you're putting in, you started questioning yourself whether you are on the right path, where you are doing the right thing. And the fact is that you are. With the King of Swords and the Queen of Wheels, you're definitely pouring energy in the right direction, and you're definitely in a place of balance, wherein you're pouring in energy, but you are not so consumed with just one thing. You're actually taking care of yourself and the people around you and everything. You're in a very balanced place here. All right? With the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel that if in the beginning you had doubts about whether this is what you want to do or not, right now you're convinced that this is what you want to do. And yet the results are not showing. All right, and you balancing everything beautifully. Usually when you see the Two of Wheels, you find the person is juggling, but it's never in balance. But this is in perfect balance. You've got it. You've learned the art of, you know, coming into balance. And that's what I feel with the Queen of Wheels here, that you're doing a great job. But with this Wheel of Fortune coming like this, I feel that you feel stuck. You feel that the effort that you're putting in, it's not taking you forward, but it's not giving you a clear indication that you're not on the right path. You know, so that if you know that everything is just going really bad and with sustained effort, nothing is coming of it, maybe you can think of moving away from it. But you're enjoying everything that you're doing, and you're not really, you know, it's not, you're not having a profit, but you're not having a loss either. Or maybe you can look at it in terms of a loss, but it's not so much for you to be able to take an action to whether I should change this, whether I should ask for help. No, it's just very stuck energy. And that's why possibly you're drawn to this reading, to know that what should I know about this hard work that I'm putting in? And as I told you in the beginning, you are very claircognizant with the King of Swords here. Not only logically do you know all the answers or you know a situation from all angles, but even intuitively you know it. Which is the reason why you're not giving up on this. You still put in effort, you show up every day because your heart really is there in it. Your heart is very much in it, and you are on the right path. And you can believe in this with the Ace of Swords coming into your reading. I love to see this in a reading because it's almost as though it gives the reading credibility. This is a beautiful opportunity that you are invested in, and you are doing a great job of it. And right now you may feel as though, you know, it's not moving forward. You're not able to rush ahead as you should have by this time. But there are no rules, pile number one. There are no rules. Just because 10 people who were in this line or something similar to it, they just, you know, began and they catapulted. And now you're wondering, is it because I don't have the support of the people around me? Is something wrong? There's nothing wrong. What you're doing is not traditionally things that people would do. You know, it could be something got to do with the occult also. You may be wanting to pursue astrology or tarot. None of this is, you know, those set professions which are acceptable. Now, increasingly, people are accepting it, but people don't really take it as seriously. More often than not, people take this as something to just while away your time. This is not serious business. You got to do something more. Or maybe it's just maybe in your family. Maybe you come from a family of, say, doctors, or a family of scientists, or something like that, and only that is considered profession worthwhile following. And since you've taken something totally different, people accept you because you're part of the family, but they really don't see you doing something so great. And because you're not seeing the kind of outcome you should have seen by now, you've started questioning yourself. And what you need to take from here is that you, as long as your heart is in what you do, and as long as you're consistent, no one can take anything away from you. You're on the right path. And while you may feel that the wheel is stuck, time is never stuck. Time can never stop. It's just us who feel that way. In fact, there was this beautiful quote I was reading, was it about Einstein, in which he says that actually take your own sweet time doing things. Time is in your hand. If you hurry up and do things, you'll find the day is just gone by in a hurry. But if you savor every moment, you find that you have lots of time and everything gets done and you've enjoyed the process. And that is something you need to understand. That this work is something you like to do, which is why you're not following what is conventional. You love it. And the fact that despite the fact that there's no forward movement in the way that you would like it, you're still doing it. Why? Because it brings you this beautiful energy of the Page of Wands. You're excited when you do this. You become a little child again. Your inner child is thrilled when you're doing this. As long as this energy is there, as long as you enjoy what you do, as long as your heart is in it, as long as you don't realize how the day goes by because you're pouring in energy while being in a place of balance. So it's not something wherein you keep working and you forget the rest of the day, you forget how to, when to eat, you forget about your family, you forget about your friends. No. You love this, you can't wait to get started on your work, but you also know that this work is not something that's going to finish in a day. It's your life. So you've got to be in a place of balance, and you're there. These are such beautiful cards, and you see things clearly for what they are. It's just that, it's possibly one of those days wherein you were really hoping something worked and it didn't. And so now, and people may have said something harsh to you maybe, and you're seeing this reading and you're actually wondering, is it really meant for me? Wow, look at that. 3 of Wheels and 3 of Cups below that, and the High Priestess. I told you this. You are very intuitive. And what is hidden from you is the fact that you have 6 of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands. Wow, beautiful energy, okay? You will have cause for celebration very soon. Right now, you see that you're not very successful. You find people are not looking up to you and, giving you a pat on the back for a job well done. People are not celebrating you. But the 3 of Pentacles is no less. People around you have started taking notice of the work that you're doing. All right, they're seeing that you're creating something, and they've been seeing that you've been doing this for quite some time, very diligently. Even the people in your family who are not, on the surface of it, who show that they're not very impressed, they're actually watching you do this. And they're watching, when will you give up? The things are not moving forward. Will you give up? But there is a lot of admiration for the fact that you're staying consistent and you're pouring in energy, not in a labored way, but with enjoyment, with fresh enthusiasm. And that's very inspirational. And you will soon have cause to celebrate. And the best part is, even as you're working, even before the final results have started showing up, you still do take time to have fun because you're in this beautiful place of balance and you see things clearly. You're not the kind of person who normally needs someone to tell you that you're on the right path, because you are actually following your heart, and logically also everything is sound and your heart is also in it. It's just that this may be one off day when things really wanted this one particular thing to happen and that didn't, and now you've just maybe we have those lows once in a while and we wonder whether are we on the right path, should we really be doing this? And your inner being knows. With the high priestess here, I told you, you're claircognizant, but you question yourself. But very soon your answers will be revealed. Very soon you're going to find the success that you want in a way that you don't expect it. And people are really going to be surprised. So what is it that you need to know about your hard work? What you need to know about your hard work is, number one, you're on the right path. Number two, you are doing a great job, and from a balanced place, maintain this balance. You are consistently showing up, and your USP is that your inner child is happy, your heart is in it, and it brings you joy, and you are ready to bring in fresh ideas on every single day. And you've got to balance a lot of things, your home life, your health, everything, and you're doing that. And the best thing is you see every problem from every situation. And what you need to know is that time never stays stagnant, even though it appears to be, but it isn't. It's always moving. And you'll have your ups and you'll have your downs, and that's how it is. And it's not as though the ups will come for a little while and the long, downs will carry on. It's just how we perceive it. And you just savor every moment and do your thing. A whole lot of people are already taking, notice of what you're doing and how your brainchild is coming up. Just keep at it. All right? Let me take out some cards for you. We'll take out some advice cards for you now. To expedite the process, and I feel don't sit in this energy for very long, questioning whether you should be doing this or not. If you love what you do, even if it's helping a few people, even if it's bringing you less outcome right now, it's growing. All right? And as long as your heart is in it, and as long as it's bringing you joy, all right, you are on the right path and you're doing everything absolutely right. And the one thing you can do to expedite this process is to stay in this beautiful balance that you're in and not be focused on the outcome. Focusing on the outcome is killjoy, and it actually is a great setback, because you don't even know what the outcome is going to be, but the universe does, and it's going to be beautiful and it's going to be huge. You don't limit yourself by deciding an outcome for yourself, by deciding what is successful. You just keep at it. Keep growing, keep learning, keep moving, and enjoying life. And your 9 of Cups is not an end result, it's the journey. And the end result is going to be beautiful. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And then bottom deck energy is relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Now, I feel the need for you to even watch this reading was because, as I told you, there's been one particular setback which has just happened recently. Something that you really were 100% sure this will work, and it's, been a damp response. And the people around you haven't given you any support as usual. And everyone's watching. Now you will succumb. And you may be at the verge of it. But don't give up. This is just one more stepping stone towards your success. And the right people will stick by you. They may say whatever they do, but they will stick by you. And if they're not sticking by you, then you need to change your inner circle. Pile number 1. What else is it that you need to know about this hard work that you're putting in? Trickster. This is the energy of the Fool, and I saw it even while I was, shuffling your cards in between. And Reversal. What I'm getting with this is, you may, after this particular thing has happened, which is why you're coming here, you may have a tendency to want to self-sabotage all this beautiful thing that you have built up. You may want to, change everything, stop the process, go back to where you started. But you're being told not to do that. There will be a change. There will be a reversal in your fortune in some time. Right now it feels stuck. Your 9 of Cups feels stuck. Wow, look at that. Intuition. We've seen the High Priestess there, and I told you this. You are very intuitive. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is the only thing that's telling you to stay the course. And your logical mind is also aligned with your intuition, and it's telling you to stay the course. So don't let some outside influence get you to change your mind. All right? You're doing a great job. A great job. What else do you need to know, pile number 1, about the hard work that you're putting in? Okay. You get egotism, Mars in Leo. Actually, when this particular thing, which you were so sure will be a tremendous success, when it hasn't worked and people around you may have just smirked, it's actually hurt your ego big time. It's really crushed your ego, because you're not the kind of person who runs behind outcome, but this was sure shot and it didn't work out. And now you're hurting. But don't let all your hard work go to waste. It's only your ego that's been wounded. The effort that you put in has not been, disregarded by the universe. It never goes unnoticed. It is just our need to want to prove to someone, our need to show people I'm good. That's our ego. Deep down inside, you know you're doing a great job. Deep down inside, you know you're doing what you want to do. Your heart is in it. People around you can say what they want to. As long as you know that you've done the right thing, keep at it. Look at that. You get Sun in Virgo with health. Yes, 6. Remember at the beginning, if you have heard my intro, you would hear me talking about your health, in which I said the physical body is very important, very important. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel you've been in a very balanced state, and that's been the best thing about the work that you're putting in. You've been putting effort towards this particular thing that you're building, but you've been taking care of your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body. And again, there's a special mention for your physical health. Very important for you to take care of your physical health, because if your physical health is in order, you'll find that it's easier to come, your mental, emotional health, everything works perfectly if your physical health is stable. If your physical vessel is not stable, everything else starts, getting onto shaky ground. And because this has come out, I feel this particular setback has suddenly made you just give up. If it's not working, then I don't know what I've put in all this effort for nothing. And so now I'm just going to just give it all up. And it all starts with taking your physical health for granted. Maybe you want to indulge in drinking. We did see the 3 of Cups there. The 9 of Cups as well in reverse. Maybe you indulging in drinks, especially drinking. I'm not talking about anything else, food, but I'm just talking about drinking. That's what's coming through. If that is you, if you've, trying to drown your sorrows in alcohol, if you've been doing it for a while, well, what's done is done. It's water under the bridge. Stop now. Stop now. And don't give up on your dreams. And take very good care of your health like you have been doing. You've been taking care of all those people around you. You've been taking care of your health. You've been taking care of your work, your family, your employees, maybe if you have any. Depending, you've just been doing a great job. And right now, just because of that one gamble that didn't work out well, and that's not worked out well in the way you are looking at it, but it's also contributing to your final success. Deep down inside, you know it. Logically, also you know, though logically maybe you're a little taken aback why this has happened. Your ego has been hurt. And it's not wrong. We all have an ego. But be patient. You don't know how the universe works. Trust, especially if you're enjoying what you're doing. If this is forced on you, you'll obviously not be able to sustain it this long anyway. It's because your heart is in it. Keep pouring your heart in and follow your intuition. Your intuition is going to give you the answers, all right? Pile number 1. What more do you need to know about the hard work that you're putting in? Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Yeah. I think you've been very serious with yourself because of this particular thing that has not worked out. All right. And you need to just detach from everyone and just spend some happy time with yourself. Doing something that you really like to do. Maybe going on a holiday all by yourself. And if you can't, and a holiday doesn't have to be a long 10-day holiday or a month holiday. You can go for a small vacation, 2 days, maybe a weekend, anything. But that time just to pamper yourself, doing the things that you like to do, away from everyone and away from thinking about this particular thing. Look at that bottom deck energy. Something lovely will grow from this. That's the confirmation you were looking for. Here it is. The number 15 or 6 could be a significant. See, 6 is a significant number. 42 adds to a 6 and 15 adds to a 6. So you may be seeing 6 or 666 or 66 as an added confirmation that you are going to see results. All right. So don't lose hope. You are very much on the right path. I couldn't help but notice, be persistent. So you have been persistent. So just don't let this one setback stop things for you. You're on the right path. Plum, overcome your challenges. The number 41 or 5 could be significant. You will. This is just a small setback. You will get past it without a doubt. Trust yourself. Work on whatever insecurities you have about this. That just because people are not with you, you feel that now it's not happening. It will happen. You're going to get past it. See, you have this card at the bottom of the deck, energy. Nurture yourself. The number 16 or 7 could be significant. Look at that. We have 5, 6, and 7. That's progress. You need to take care of your health. This is the 3rd time it's come. Once in the intro, which I said. 2nd here, it's come. And now again, nurture yourself. So it's time for you to take care of your physical body. And I feel you've been in balance all this while. It's just after this particular thing that you've just given up on yourself. Don't do that. The whole world can give up on you, but you can't give up on yourself. All right? If it's a temporary thing, it's fine. We're human. We do tend to get very emotional, but don't give up on your physical body first and foremost, and come back to where it is. Take that break, take care of yourself, and speak to yourself very, very kindly. You know, the whole world may say anything, but you have to be your best friend, all right? And that is going to be the game changer for you. What more do you need to know? Emotions are running high. Exactly. That's exactly what I was picking up. Pile number one, that this particular thing has bruised your ego, and the people around you, whatever they've said, it's really hurt you. Because maybe you've been working for a long time and it's not worked, but you're still putting in a lot of effort. And this particular thing that you, venture, whatever it was, that you poured your everything into, you were 100% sure it's going to work, and it didn't. But this is not the end. Haven't you heard of this saying, it's the darkest before dawn? It's going to work out. Look at that. Something lovely will grow from this. So have patience. And you have been patient. I'll not take that away from you. You have been patient. Just some more. All right? There is something called divine timing, divine order, and there's a reason why we don't get it. I understand you being here in the same planet like you, but there will be some lows, but it's time for you to come back around, bounce back. Adjustments are required. So whatever it is that you were doing, maybe if you tweak it some more, things will happen, and you have stepped out of your comfort zone. So try something different. You, as it is coming up with great ideas, new ideas, let your inner child out and follow your intuition. Just like we've got three times you've got this reminder of taking care of your physical health, you also got the same reminder as far as your intuition is concerned. Trust your intuition some more. All right, you had that intuition card in the bottom of some deck. Was it this one? Yes, here, intuition here, which is also a 6. All right, so 666, as I was saying, 6 is very significant for you. Own it. Start acting as though it's already come to you. All right, and speak to yourself like your inner child would, with enthusiasm, with happiness, and keep creating. People are noticing you. Very soon you'll have a cause for celebration. Follow your intuition. You've got all the answers and you know it, and just come back to this place of balance if you have given it up. And for those of you who have actually started drinking, give it up. All right, you've got a lot that you've created. Don't give up now. Yes, the setback has been hurtful. That's all right. Learn. You've moaned enough. Now it's time for you to get out of it and start moving forward again. All right. And if you feel that who was moving forward, it's okay. It's just a feeling that you're not moving, but nothing is stagnant. It's just a feeling, because you want things to move the way you want it to move, or the way people around you want it to move, or because you're comparing yourself. But that's the best way to insult yourself, to compare yourself to someone else. Your journey is unique. It's your own. You've put in all the effort. No one's walked a day in your shoes. All right, so they don't get to decide anything about you. You trust yourself. You be your biggest cheerleader. And we here at Clarity 1129, we are with you on this. All right, and I am so sure this is going to happen. And I'd love to hear from you, pile number 1, when your hard work finally pays off in the way you want it and beyond. I'd love to hear from you. If you remember this reading, if this reading has brought you solace enough, please do come back and let me know if you feel like. But more than anything, if there's one thing you need to take away from here is, number 1, take care of your physical body. Don't subject it to things which are not good for it just because you're going through an emotionally rough time. Your emotions will come and go, but your physical body takes a beating if you don't take care of it. So take care of your physical body first and foremost. Secondly, come back into this balanced state. And thirdly, know that you're very intuitive. You are claircognizant. You know. Follow your inner guidance. Don't let your ego take you elsewhere. Don't let other people and comparing yourself with other people take you away from your path. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You're doing a great job. Do not self-sabotage. All right, there is going to be a change in your fortune. Very soon you will see it. You will overcome every challenge. But first begin with yourself. Be super kind to yourself and nurture your physical body. Everything else will fall into place. That is all I have for you. Pile number 1, sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, those of you who've chosen the Light Seers Tarot or the Citrine crystal, welcome to your reading. I feel the first thing you need to know about this hard work that you're putting in is that the hard work may be plenty, but the confidence may not be. You need to believe in yourself some more. And that belief in yourself should come without proof. I will believe when this goes right. I will believe when something happens. I will believe when the world applauds for me. No, you do not need external validation to tell you how good you are. All right? I did see the World card upright, the Ace of Wands upright, the 10 of Cups upright, and the 3 of Cups in reverse. And I feel, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel there's a lot going on for you, but when everyone's praising you, things are good, you're good. When people say you're not good, then you're not good. And that's not how to function. That is the most natural way of functioning, because all our life that's what we've been taught. When our parents say we are very good, we are very happy as children. If the teacher congratulates us, we're very happy. When we do better than someone else, we are very happy. That's wrong. This whole thing of comparison, competition, which they call healthy competition, there's nothing healthy about it. Because some way or the other you want to win and you want to see that the other person doesn't. So you want to be one up on everyone, and it just seeps into every area of your life. And depending on how we have been, in our family, there's a second time I'm seeing this 10 of Cups. Maybe as a child, unless you did something well, you were not given the kind of love and affection and attention you needed. And so for you, everything is about success. It's not about the effort that you put in. It's not about anything that you do, but the final outcome should be successful enough to get you praise. And I feel that has really eaten up on your self-confidence. All right, now let's take a look for pile number 2, Spirit. There, this has come up again. What do they need to know about? Wow, I love that. This is the first time I'm taking cards like this. Knight of Swords, bottom deck energy. And why am I doing that is because I did this reading for me as well, and and it's just worked out beautifully. So I'm just leaving those messages open. All right, now I'm going to keep this as your first card here because this had wanted to come out right in the beginning. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is beautiful, which tells you that you can believe this reading completely. All right, I mean the portions that resonate with you, because this is a general reading. All right, but this is, a clear indication that there is truth in what is being spoken. You have the Queen of Wands. This one made a dramatic, it was out like this and then it turned and came here. All right, so we'll put that here. You have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Yes, the Empress upright. Yeah. These are your cards. All right, pile number 2. What is it that you need to know about the hard work that you're putting in? The first and foremost thing I feel about your hard work is that you're forever rushing. You're getting after something. I feel that irrespective of your gender, you embody masculine energy. You are forever getting after whatever it is that you want. You are that, go-getter. I'm going to go after what I want, and I will not rest till I get what I want. And then you just keep running and running and running. And what you need to know about this hard work that you're putting in is that you are successfully completing a cycle. Your hard work is paying off. What's more interesting is that you are the Empress, irrespective of your gender. You can have what you want. You can sit in one place and attract it because you've done the work. With the Queen of Wands here, that's double confirmation of the attractiveness that you hold. You can have anything that you desire. You are so abundant. You are so complete in every way. You can have everything, but you choose to run. You choose to run behind something or the other, some notion or the other. It should be done this way. And there's much more and a whole lot more that's coming your way, but no, I will do it this way. I need to get success in this particular way. I feel that you're realizing it now slowly. There's this self-realization that this energy is not serving you. With the Four of Cups in reverse, you are seeing that when you are stubborn and you come into this energy, you have lost a lot of opportunities. But this is some energy that you've picked up in your childhood, and you are realizing it's no longer serving you. You know that you have to keep getting after something, onto the next, onto the next, onto the next, before you feel worthy or capable. You don't stop to give yourself a pat on the back. For some of you, I feel also there could have been a romantic relationship which didn't work out the way you wanted it to, which has further made you question your worth. And the best thing is that this relationship has possibly come into your life to help you transform this energy of being in your masculine energy, of always running behind it. You may have even run after this person, irrespective of your gender, run after this person in this relationship, which is why this person ran away. And this could have given your self-confidence a beating, but this relationship came into your life to help you transform. But with the Death in reverse, you are resisting this transformation. You feel that if you keep running without giving up, it's going to happen. For a lot of you, your hard work may be towards a relationship. Oh wow, look at that. You have the Magician here, the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Strength, and the Knight of Swords. For a lot of you, this is as far as the relationship is concerned. You've been putting in the effort. It didn't work out. Possibly. And you've been very strong, all right? You've really, really been very strong through it all. That nothing is going to keep me down. I will try again. I will try again. This person makes you feel really good. But your running behind this person is what is sabotaging this connection. Because you're not getting the lesson which this relationship was supposed to teach you. This was fated. This connection was fated. With the Magician card here, you've got all the tools you need to live your best life. You are the Empress. But you're not. With the Temperance in reverse, There's no balance in your life. And why is the balance not there? Because you have not invested in yourself. And what you really need to work on is your self-worth, your self-confidence. Pile number 2, the strongest message I'm getting from your reading is that number 1, you need to work on your self-confidence. You are so powerful, so magnetic, that you can have anything that you want. But you are stuck on external validation. What does this person think? What does ABC think? Does my success look lucrative to the world around? It is not about what you want. Now, what I feel is for some of you, if you're working on your coin, you're going to get a lot of success if you're writers, if you're using your voice, anything in which you're seen. You're going to get tremendous success in all those areas, all right? There is going to be cause for celebration. But you keep putting something off. Maybe any opportunity comes, you don't take it because you feel you will start working on whatever when this person comes back, or when you hear from this person, or when this person gives you an explanation why they left. But it's time for you to move on from that now. The wheel is coming to a close. This chapter is over. It's not going to come back. If at all it has to come back, it will happen when this transformation happens. As long as you stall this transformation, there is no chance that this is going to come back. Because this has come here just to transform you. The person has come into your life to teach you boundaries. And this person may have been a childhood sweetheart, could have been whom you think is your soulmate, your twin, whatever. But they came here just to transform you, to teach you your sense of worth, self-worth. And that is one thing which you lack. Because you don't see yourself as the Empress, you don't see yourself as the Queen of Wands. And you keep chasing with this Knight of Swords energy, keep chasing. And you have so much of strength, but you're using it unwisely. And it's actually hurting you now. Whatever it is that you want will come to you when you start working on your self-worth and you move from the Knight of Swords energy to the Queen energy and then to the Empress energy. This is who you are, irrespective of your gender. Stop seeing yourself as less than. And the time has come with the world here. All right, let us take out some oracle cards for you. You are putting far more effort than needed. You are just operating from a masculine side, wherein everything that you need can just come to you if you allow it to come. You're not waiting for something to come. You just get after that and the next thing and the next thing. I'm getting this energy of someone who has not rested in a very long time. Either you're not rested physically or both physically and mentally. Even if you sit down for a bit, your mind is on the run. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life here, and I'm keeping this next to the Lovers because Lovers is often a choice. What is it that you really want? You're not able to decide for yourself. Death. I am learning that endings are mere beginnings. Absolutely. This relationship came to an end to teach you something. And with this death here twice, you are stalling your transformation. This ended to teach you something, to help you transform. You need to let go of this person and actually work on yourself. Which is why this person has come into your life. And if this person is meant to be in your life, then they will come back once the transformation is done. Prayer. The number 3 could be significant. Bottom deck energy is receptivity. You may be praying a lot, you may be very devout, you may be praying for this to happen. You don't even need to pray so much because grace is yours. You're so graceful, you're the Empress. But you are not ready to receive. You pray and then your prayers are answered. But are you ready to receive? No, you're running. When you come into this, it's like you pray and then the universe makes you the Empress. But you're still not choosing to allow things to come in. You've got such powerful cards, 2 very attractive cards, but you choose to chase. And this is something you really need to learn. Pile number 2. What do you need to know about this hard work that you're putting in? Your hard work, if it is towards finding this person, getting this person back, it's misguided. Your hard work needs to be on yourself, on who you are. Have you understood yourself at all? On your self-worth, on knowing that you're worthy, whether this person is in it or not, whether anyone says anything or not, you are worthy, you are attractive, you are the Empress. You get Mars in Taurus, defense. And I feel you do defend this person a lot instead of defending yourself. Then you have Mars in Aquarius, rebellion. You got the kind of person who may not stand up for yourself, but you will stand up for this person. You'll go against the whole world for this person, which with the Strength card here, you are very strong. If you decide something, you don't care if anyone's with you or not. But that is for this person. When it comes to yourself, you don't have that energy. If anyone comes in the way of anyone you love, this person or anyone else, you can put up a fight. But when it comes to yourself, it's not there. You want someone else to fight for you. And it doesn't work that way. Beautiful pile number 2. You need to really work on your self-confidence, on your self-worth. Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. I feel you've spent enough of time just whiling away your life, just spending time focused on this person, and this person's living their best life wherever they are. Bottom deck energy. Be your own first priority. Exactly. See, I've shuffled these cards in front of you. Be your own first priority, which you are not. And this whole reading is just to tell you this one thing. What you need to know about your hard work. You're a very hard-working person. You don't need to do it anymore. Everything will fall into your lap. You need to start nurturing your feminine energy, and you need to start nurturing yourself, irrespective of your gender. It's time to work on your self-concept, on your self-worth, on your self-confidence. Everything will fall into place. And I did see this card here. Look at that. Build your confidence. How many more? Sorry. How many more cards do you need to tell you the same thing? Work on your confidence. Make yourself a priority. Emerald, calm your mind, body and soul. The number 30 or 3 could be significant. Very important that you calm down. This restless energy, restless for this person, restless for some sort of validation. You need to calm yourself down. You are beautiful the way you are, exactly the way you are. You are the Empress, irrespective of your gender. You embody this energy. Calm down. See yourself for who you are. You get blue, activating power. Activate your healing power, sorry. The number 37 or 10 or 1 could be significant. You know, people would come to you and just want to listen to what you have to say. You've got this beautiful energy of the Empress and the Queen, irrespective of your gender. People like being with you. They get inspired by you. When you speak to them with the Queen of Swords here, when you speak to them, people get energized. You know, they want to go and conquer the world. But you're stuck. You're just stuck on this one person. How can you give your power away to one person? How can you? And the best thing is we all have. Some point or the other, we tend to give up. We are just waiting to give up our away to someone. I don't know why this crazy dynamic is, but there's something about the way we have all been brought up and how we've brought up our children. Each and every individual is looking for someone else to validate them. And it's after so many years that you realize that no, you were supposed to be your best friend. You were supposed to be the person to validate yourself. But whenever you learn it, it's not too late. Your life will transform. And it's waiting to transform the day you learn that. Oh, I've already taken out cards from this, right? Yeah, which is the one that's remaining here, I think, yeah. Did I? Yeah. So pile number 2. Last but not the least, from the Moonology deck, what is it that you need to know about this hard work that you're being putting in? Sometimes I cut the deck 2 to 3 times without realizing that I have. Oh, that's too many cards. Oh, this one wanted to come down. Believe in the impossible. Absolutely. Anything is possible if you want to, and don't think about that person. If you really want to make that possible, well, that is also possible, but that will happen only if you understand who you are, understand your worth, know your worth is not dependent on them or anyone or anything. You are worthy exactly the way you are. And once you understand this concept, just not from the top, but right from within, every cell in your body is aware of the fact that you are worthy. That's when the impossible can also happen. And the energy is gaining momentum. All right, things are about to change, speed up in your life. Don't hold yourself back from living your best life from this transformation just because of this person. This person is not going to come back till you transform. That I can guarantee, because if they do, you will again part ways, because this is meant only to teach you one thing alone, and that is that you need to work on your self-concept, on yourself, on your self-confidence, and your self-worth. All right, and it's time to close out the cycle, this cycle. All right. I'm wishing you all the very best. Live your best life, pile number 2, and work on yourself. You're beautiful the way you are. You are the Empress. It's time for you to recognize it. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, those of you who've chosen the green AVENTURINE, what is it that you need to know about the hard work that you're putting in? First and foremost, I need you to ask yourself whether whatever it is that you're pouring your heart and soul into, or your hard work into, rather, is your heart in it? I said heart and soul in it, but is your heart really in it? Is something that you need to know. Are you putting in hard work in an area where you've been told to put your hard work into it, but your heart is actually not in it? You want to do something else? It's something that you really need to know. What is it that you're working on really consistently, possibly, but because you're working, what I feel is that you're working towards that particular aim or goal, because the people around you, maybe your family, most probably your family, they want you to do something, so you're diligently doing it. Heart and heart, you want to do something else, but you dare not tell anyone because you were always meant to do this, and your family would really feel bad or betrayed if you don't. But your heart is really not in it. Having said that, the effort that you're putting in is a whole lot. Let's see. Anyway, let's not jump to conclusions, but this is some message, at least for a few of you here. I feel your heart is not in what you are doing, but let's see. Spirit for pile number 3. What is it that they need to know about the hard work that they're putting in? Oh, that's too many. I'll just take out these cards, which I've turned. There are too many which I've turned. Anything else? Just give me a moment. There was one card which I saw which wanted to come out and I can't find it. Yeah, that's the one. Bottom deck energy is the Ace of Wands in reverse. You get the 7 of Wands, you get the 4 of Pentacles. It was something like this, might as well take that as an upright. The Star, the Chariot, Justice in reverse, the Devil in reverse, 3 of Wands upright, 2 of Wands in reverse, and the 10 of Swords. So pile number 3. What is it that you need to know about the effort that you're putting in? First and foremost, what you need to know is that you've been putting in a lot of effort and you've been doing it single-handedly. Even though the whole world is against you, you have been standing single-handedly and fighting for what it is that you want. And this is for some of you who are not following what everyone around you wants you to do. All right? And you're battling this whole thing on your own. And for others, as I said, your heart is not in it. You're just doing what people tell you to do because you don't have a choice. Is what you feel, that you don't have a choice. And no matter what category you fall into, you don't talk about this to anyone. Your anguish, your pain, your suffering, it's all embedded deep within you. It almost feels so unjust, unfair to your cause. With the Devil in reverse, you feel just keeping quiet and going through with the motions is going to see you through. You don't want to think about it. You feel that the choice has been taken out from your hands. You've just got to do what you've got to do. And yet, deep down inside, you're waiting. You're waiting to get out of this situation. And right in the center of your reading is the Star and the Chariot. You are meant for tremendous success. You are meant for so much in your life, so very much. You're meant to be thriving, racing ahead, doing so well, provided you pick the path that is meant for you. But for those few people who have actually had the ability to fight the whole world and stand up for yourself. Four of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and the King of Cups. For a lot of you, in fact, I feel you're working really hard against all odds to hold up that particular dream that your family has for you. But that's not what you want to do. That's not what you're meant to do. And somewhere you're waiting that someone else is going to come and save you from this. And it's not happening. The golden opportunity that you want is not coming. With all these cards, the Fool is in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, you want to be independent on your own 2 feet. Sorry, this is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. Yeah, you've been wanting things to move. It's not happening with the Fool in reverse. Nothing is happening. All these are reversed. You want things to move, it's not happening. You want a new beginning, it's not happening. How can it happen, pile number 3? Your heart is broken doing what you're doing. Your mind and your heart, I will not say the mind, but your heart is not in what you're doing. Your mind, you have coerced to do what it is that you need to do because that's how the people around you want. And you've not spoken your innermost desires to anyone. And the day you do, the day you gather the courage, muster up the courage to tell whoever this person is who so controls your life, be it your parent, whoever it is, you tell them that I have actually been pouring a lot of hard work and effort into this, but I can no longer do it. My intention is not to break your heart, but I have been breaking my heart over and over again to show up for you every single day, to do what you want me to do, but my heart is not in it. And I know that you will feel I'm being unfair to you, but I feel I have been very unfair to myself all this while, and I need to align with what is meant for me. And when you do that, pile number 3, you are going to be a force that no one can ever stop. Unstoppable is who you're going to be. You're going to get tremendous success, possibly international success. You are going to be such a huge inspiration for people. You are going to thrive. But to get here, you need to begin with standing up for yourself, to have that conversation, and to know that at the end of the conversation, 90% of you will not win the person whom you're going to talk all this to. They may actually be very upset and very annoyed and very discouraging, but you still got to stand up for yourself. You've been standing and fighting for something that you know, that you don't believe in. And if you've done such a great job of fighting for something that you don't believe in, so just think about the amount of courage and amount of satisfaction you're going to get when you stand up for a cause that you believe in. You are very strong. And you know that. The right people, they'll stick by your decision. They understand where you're coming from. They see that you've put in your best to live the life that they wanted you to lead. And if they have integrity, they're going to allow you to live your life the way you want it now. And when they see the kind of success you get, they will actually feel bad they didn't let you do that sooner. It's time for you to cut yourself free from what other people will think. Will I be hurting them? Am I going to be unfair to them? Because right now you're being very unfair to yourself. And now you don't even feel the fear of speaking to them, because you know that you've put in everything for so long, you're not seeing any results, and your heart is not in it. It's a lose-lose situation. No one's winning here. But the day you stand up for yourself and have that uncomfortable conversation and stand up for yourself, your life is going to change. And that's what you need to know. Pile number 3, about the hard work that you're putting in. Right now you're putting in hard work into a place where your heart is not there in it. You don't want to do it, you don't like to do it, but you're doing it to make people happy. The very fact that you're putting in so much of effort that there's no smile on your face except what you're faking on the outside. I don't think the people around you are very happy either. They're wondering why you're putting in so much effort and nothing's coming off it. And you've got to have that difficult conversation, and you've got to live your best life. You owe it to yourself, and you owe it to the people around you. Let's take out advice cards. Your life is going to change overnight once you take up have this conversation and actually align with what it is that you want, and you know what it is that you want. Oh my God, there's going to be no looking back for you. It's going to be that good. And I don't see why you should rob yourself and the whole world of your wonderful abilities and talents. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Exactly. You've given up so many years of yours doing everything for everyone else. You are going to live in regret if you don't take this decision. So it's very imperative that you follow your heart. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yes, you have been persevering very sincerely on something that your heart was not in. So just imagine when you do the same, where your heart is. Just think of what's going to happen. It's going to be so beautiful, so satisfying, and so helpful to everyone. Anything that someone does with their heart in it, it always benefits so many people. It may feel it's a very individual thing, but it actually helps a lot of people because your vibe is high. And that is, what's the word? Infectious, yeah. Your high vibe is infectious. It just makes everyone around you enthusiastic. Perspective, yes. Are you doing the right thing? Everything is about perspective. All right. So right now you may feel, when you say this, they may feel they're being unfair to you. You're being unfair to them. But actually, by following a path wherein your heart is not there, you're being unfair to yourself. So it's just about how you look at things. Renovation. The number 1 could be significant. It's time for you to actually revamp your life, is what I feel with this card. With the number 5 here, it's time for change. It is time for change. It's time for you to take your life in your own hands. Pile number 3. In the beginning, I have said that maybe it's just for a few of you, but no, increasingly with every time I look at this, I feel it's for most of you here. You're doing things that your heart is not in. And that has to change. Enthusiasm, Sun in Sagittarius, absolutely. The day you align with what your heart wants, the enthusiasm is going to rub on people. I was saying the high vibe is infectious. That is exactly what you're going to do. And then you have Sun in Leo, Fortune, absolutely, right in the center of your reading. When you align with what your heart wants, the kind of enthusiasm that you will exude, the kind of fortune you will get with the Star and the Chariot here, oh my God, it's going to be beautiful. And then those very same people are actually going to be happy that you finally spoke to them and told them that this is what you want to do. May not be immediately, but when they see the results, they'll all come around. At least the ones who really, really care. Voyage. You already have all the answers. The number 47, 43 or... Sorry, 34 or 7 could be significant. What's happening to me? Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Absolutely. You've done this for everybody else. Now it's time for you to align with what you want. And that's the only way forward for you. And you've got all the answers. You know exactly where you need to go. You know what you want to do. All right? Brilliant. This wanted to come out 3 times. Discover your sparkle. The number 26 or 8 could be significant. I feel you are. You know exactly where you want to go. And it's not about you discovering your sparkle as much as, you know, the people around you wondering, oh my God, this person was so brilliant. Where was all this talent all this while? It was in something else which didn't hold your interest. Free yourself from pain, absolutely. And that will happen when you stop seeking people's approval. If you're still going to wait for approval, you're never going to come out of this stuck energy of yours. Be persistent. That you are, you know. Wherever you go, once you start pouring your energy, when you're pouring your energy in something that you don't like, you're still pouring it all, you know. So where your heart is in it, just imagine how wonderful it's going to be. I can't wait to hear of this. Pile number 3. Last but not the least, Spirit, what does pile number 3 need to know about the hard work that they're putting in? The answers you need are coming. And it says you already have the answers. You're going to get an epiphany of sorts is what I feel. You're actually going to finally be able to get up and stand up for yourself. Emotions are running high. I'm not surprised. When you break this to people, they're not going to take it happily because you have poured in a lot of effort, maybe a lot of money and whatever into this, but it's okay. By now it should have paid you back so much if your heart was in it. Your heart has not been in it. And now you're going to show people how things will change once your heart is in the same thing. So stand up for yourself. Be brave. You owe it to yourself. And that is all I have for you, pile number 3. I'm wishing you all the very best. Stand up for yourself and let your brilliant mind shine. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 4. Those of you who've chosen the Golden Universal Tarot, or these 2 crystals here, the Sodalite and the Carnelian, welcome to your reading. And the first thing I feel you need to know about your hard work that you're pouring into is that your creativity must do with your self-expression. All right? See, we need creativity in everything that we do. But there is something that's there within you, a deep wisdom that needs expression. For a lot of you, it could be the spoken word or it could be the written word. So if you've been called to write, or if you've been called to, use your art, or to speak to people, have a platform wherein you use your voice, or even sing, wherein you are, the lyrics are also written by you. I feel that your creativity is going to, catapult you to a whole lot of success, and it's going to be very beneficial for anyone who comes across it. Very, very strong message. When I pick up the crystal, I pick it up randomly, and I only wanted to pick up one, but then both came, and I don't know why there was this. Even at that time when I was taking them, it came out that no, creativity through expression. Your sacral chakra and your throat chakra need to be working together for this beautiful thing to happen for you. Maybe this is something you've been considering, maybe this is something you're working on, or maybe this is something that you feel you should be doing, but you don't have the courage to. But you need to. Pile number 4. So, Spirit, what does pile number 4 need to know about the hard work that they're putting in? Get the 8 of Swords in reverse. Pile number 4. What is it that you need to know? You get the 7 of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Swords in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, 5 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, 5 of Swords upright, Ace of Pentacles upright, and the 5 of Cups in reverse. Oh my God. Pile number 4. I'm not surprised looking at so much of Swords energy, because I told you it's about your voice. Just give me a moment. This is complex. Pile number 4. I feel that you have been spoiled for choices. It would seem that way to a lot of people, that this person has so many choices, this person is really lucky, but you've never been able to understand what is that you want. That, along with your overthinking, I won't be surprised if a lot of you have very strong air in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You've been in your mind a lot, and there have been self-limiting beliefs in the past which have just kept you stuck, which have just kept you, trying out something after the other, not knowing whether this is what you want to do, not fitting into anything. And wherever you go, you pour in effort, but there's this feeling is this for me? Is this the right fit? There's always a constant battle between your head and the heart. You have the 5 of Wands in reverse, you have the Chariot in reverse, you have the King of Swords in reverse. There's no clarity. There is no clarity. There is no balance. You keep looking at what other people are up to, and now you're tired of doing that as well. And you know that you have a lot of choices. Where is it that you need to go? And it's not that you're not working on something. You keep trying something or the other. You've always got something going on for you because you're always trying to figure it out. And you are frustrated. And the best thing is there's nothing wrong. Very few people have the courage like you to try everything and to say, all right, I don't know where I'm going. So don't think that because people your age already have a set life, they know exactly where they want to go, and you don't talk down to yourself. Not everyone knows everything about their life, and sometimes some people are not meant to. You are meant to experiment, try everything out, and then see what fits. You are very creative. And no matter where you go, you'll find some sort of idea to get it moving. But you will know exactly when it's the right fit. And it's coming with this Ace of Pentacles here. And this, if you see this garden with this portal gate to go there, this is going to open doors for you. This beautiful energy of the Ace of Pentacles. It's a God-sent opportunity. What do you need to know about it? Don't let your past hurts, don't let your ego, don't let whatever didn't work out in the past come in the way of this opportunity. This is going to be the ideal opportunity. And how will you know? It will have to do with something regarding your creative expression, wherein you will be using your voice. Most probably. And when you hear this, when this opportunity comes to you, the first reaction would be your heart skipping a beat, with happiness, before the self-sabotaging might show up after that. Oh no, what was I thinking? This is preposterous, it can't happen to me. All that will be your second line of dialogue. But the first reaction would be that of absolute happiness, pure, unadulterated joy. When you feel that, you know that this is the opportunity that you need to take. And you will actually love this opportunity when it comes. So don't let your logical mind, your, same way of thinking which keeps you limited. I see them, both these cards thankfully are in reverse, including the Five of Wands, which says that you're ready to come out of this situation. You've had enough of dilly-dallying. You've had enough of telling yourself you're not good enough, of, protecting yourself with ego. You've had enough of it. You're also coming out of a heartbreak, maybe a situation that didn't work out in the past, maybe something that you chose wherein you felt you're pouring your effort into, but it just didn't work. And that's okay. How many people have the gumption to try everything? You have that. To give yourself a pat on the back for the same. Now you're finally going to be offered something beautiful from the universe, something that you love. Logically, you may question yourself, is this the right way of forward for me? Will I go anywhere with this? But it is. You will know. You will just be so happy when this comes. So listen to that first feeling that you get before the fear screams and starts talking you out of it. Let's take a look. Spirit, for pile number 4, what is it that they need to know about the hard work that they're putting in? What does pile number 4 need to know about the hard work that they're putting in, Spirit? Negotiation, Jupiter in Libra. 7. This opportunity is going to come. And the beautiful part is you can actually negotiate with this person and actually ask for your own terms. With Jupiter here, luck is going to be on your side. Speak what you want with confidence. Look at that. Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. You're going to be so inspired once you take on this opportunity. So inspired. Beautiful, beautiful God-sent opportunity for you. The days of wondering what fits are quickly coming to an end, because you will know exactly what you want. The minute this opportunity comes to you, you will know this is it for me. There'll be no conflict actually when this comes. At least the first reaction that you have to this would be, you know, there'll be so much of pure joy. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Absolutely, absolutely. That's what you're going to get with this. And all this anguish that you had of, I'm not finding what's right for me, I don't know, everyone knows where they want to go, I'm the only one who's stuck here, that is going out of the window. You will align with your soul purpose. It's coming, and it's got to do with your self expression. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So if you've been in this Five of Swords energy, trying to prove a point, someone did you wrong, whatever in the past, let it go. It's trivia. If you know where you're meant to go to, where you're headed, you will not spend a day in that trivia anymore. Forgive and move forward. And forgiveness is not to say that you agree with whoever that wronged you. Forgiveness is to say that that episode, that person, that energy is no longer holding you behind, and you're not holding them behind either. You're just going to move forward and live your best life. Trickster. This was what I was picking up with all these energies here. When you tell yourself you're not good enough, but you are. Bottom deck energies, resurrection. Absolutely. Absolutely. If things never worked out, whatever you tried did not work out, this is another 7, and this could be a confirmation for you. 7's sequences of 7. All right, it's very significant for you. You are going to have a fresh lease of life as far as your work is concerned. You are going to be resurrecting, you know, your career from it being all over the place to something which is solid, something which is going to catapult you to a lot of success, and something that you absolutely love to do. And chances are this has got to do with your very strongly, I feel, got to do with your creativity, especially in which you are expressing a lot of pent up feelings, thoughts, ideas. It just wants to find a way out, and you are going to allow it to, with this golden opportunity. This I usually take at the end. Let's take these. Turquoise, awaken your empathy. Yes. You know, when you start speaking whatever's there within you, when you start expressing yourself, you are actually giving yourself that space to speak your truth. And whatever you have gone through in all of this, that you've been trying and not succeeding and seeing failure over and over again, this has helped you awaken your empathy. This helps you see people in different light. This helps you forgive, you know, be more forgiving towards people, be more compassionate towards people, because you've been through it all. And I feel that healers especially, they have the toughest life just so that they can understand other people. You know, if things work out absolutely smoothly in your life and life is a breeze, you will never be able to naturally hone your compassion. Your compassion is honed with the pain that you carry. because you realize how uncomfortable you have been and you don't want anyone else to suffer the same plight. And that's when you awaken your compassion, your empathy. And that is what these experiences have been all about. So don't regret those choices that you made or the failure that you saw. Lilac, strengthen your faith. Yes, in fact, when I was shuffling your deck, I was in the beginning, I was seeing connect to the divine as well. All right, so you need to strengthen your faith in yourself and in the universe, and this can really, really help you a lot. So, Spirit, what does pile number 4 need to know about the hard work that they are putting in? What does pile number 4 need to know about the hard work they're putting in? Oh wow, so many cards. I'll not take all of them. I'll just take one which says slay them all. The number 6 could be significant. And we've got sword. Make the change. This is another 7. Oh my god. How many 7s is that? And this turquoise also adds to a 7. 34, which adds to a 7. So this is definitely, definitely important for you. 7s. And you have slow down and celebrate yourself. This is exactly, you will get an opportunity to celebrate yourself. And this will happen after you've made this change. All right. This time, this job opportunity which is coming, it's a lifetime opportunity. It's beautiful. It's something solid, whatever area it is. Most probably it's got to do with your self-expression, as I was saying. And you have to slay your fears first and foremost and move ahead. Whatever happens in the past, you won't think about it again except with absolute gratitude. But don't let your past self-sabotage what's to come. All right. You are ready for this. You've got this, and you're going to do really, really well. So don't talk yourself out of this. All right. Just don't talk yourself out of. What is this? So much of energy. Everything is just flying. Wants to come out. Look at that. Oh my god. What is this? Spirit, what does pile number 4 need to know about the hard work they're putting in, What do they need to know about the hard work they're putting in? Be bold and make the first move. Yes, go ahead and take that opportunity and show the world the real you. Absolutely. Speak out with courage, with conviction, being your most authentic self, and not worrying about whether people will accept it, but just wanting to bring out your truth, bring out everything that you have within, which is bursting to come out. All right. And look at that. Believe in the impossible. Wow. I love this for you. Pile number 4. What you really need to know, pile number 4, about the hard work that you're putting in is that right now you've been trying your hands at everything. Don't regret that. You are going to get a golden opportunity which is going to unleash your creativity through your self-expression, and this is going to be your sole purpose, and it will happen faster if you let go of the grudges that you hold against people who have laughed at you when you have fallen. Just know that you are an inspiration to people, and you have it in you to make this change, to enforce this change, and to actually thrive. All right? And you need to trust yourself and the universe some more, and actually believe in the impossible. You are so powerful, and you will see all this unfolding in the days to come. All right? Be grateful for all those choices that you made that didn't work, because they're clearing out a way for something really, really precious. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye.